storm coming.
Y'all need to get ready.
Y'all need to get. Hello out there, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If I could get some 5x5s to let me know we are live, I would appreciate that. Saw a bunch of you out there. Some of the usual suspects. So if I could get some 5x5s, I would absolutely love and appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, all right, do not hesitate. Do not feel bad about going up there, clicking on that subscribe button, hitting the bell notifications, dropping a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, all that YouTube stuff that we do. For those of you who do not know, I am Jim Shady, and you are in the zone. And yes, folks, I am playing with some new technology here. We have the new system going, and I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoy it, because I'm going to be real honest with you. This video, this live stream, and I know this is not an illusion. It's not a hallucination. I am live for the second time in a week. And the reason being is because originally this was supposed to be my last video. I was honestly looking at hanging up the cowboy hat and riding off into the sunset after I did this one. And the reason was the last live stream that I did. All right. I was playing around with some things, and I was trying to change up some things. I was trying to get to the point to where we're at right now with this video. And I called it straight down the middle. I hit it dead center target, so it shouldn't have been that big of a surprise to me. But sure enough, YouTube hit me with a copyright violation, and then they shadow banned the video. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because I wanted to play a song, because I enjoyed the song. I thought maybe you guys would enjoy the song. Some people did, some people didn't. That's all irrelevant. It's not like my unmonetized channel was going to steal a bunch of money or make a bunch of money off of this group's video, or off of this group's song. But anyway, it bothered me, and I usually don't let things like that bother me, y'all. Most of y'all know me. I just brush them off. But for some reason, it bothered me because it didn't get out. YouTube didn't put it out. And, you know, I sat up here and I thought to myself, what the hell am I doing this for? Why am I putting myself through all this stress? Why am I wading off into this crap every day, researching things, looking up things, trying to find things? Why? Why am I putting myself through that kind of brain damage? And I asked myself too, why am I dumping all this money? Why the finances? Why on the finances? New microphone here with a stand, new camera there, new laptop there. And yeah, I was seriously contemplating just giving this whole thing up. So yesterday, a couple things happened. And one of those things was yesterday. And I don't know, I'm just going to go ahead and tell this story. I had decided that I was going to use all this new technology and this new streaming service. And for my last video, I was going to do one hell of a video. I was going to do a great video, go out with a bang, the whole 9 yards. So I set up a test video, and I clicked on go live. And all of a sudden, I've got what I thought was a private stream video going. And I'm working on things. I'm trying to switch things around. I'm seeing how things work, how some buttons work and all that stuff. There are four tabs over here. One of those tabs is comments, which is on now, and I'm not seeing comments go through. So I think oh, there you go. Anyway, hey Backwoods, how you doing? So anyway, I didn't have this comment tab on. I couldn't see because I didn't figure I needed to. It was a private stream, right? And just by chance, I clicked on those comments. And lo and behold, there were 2 subscribers, 2 shady ladies were in chat. Now, this video, it didn't have a thumbnail. The title of it was Test. It was in the middle of the afternoon. I click over, and here are 2 of my subscribers in the chat, and they're chatting with each other just like y'all been doing all evening. They're chatting with each other. They're throwing comments to me, and it was like, have you ever went into the bathroom and forgot to lock the door? And right when you're stepping out of the shower and reaching for the towel, somebody opens up the bathroom door and steps in, and you go like, that's the way this was. Okay, and I'm not going to name who these people were. If they want to, they can throw it up in chat, or they can put it down in the comments. I'm not going to say who they were, but I was falling all over myself apologizing to these 2 people because I didn't know if I'd said anything, off the wall or anything like that. I thought I was the only one there, and I was just playing around. I was basically talking to myself. But these 2 people made me realize something. There are a couple reasons that I'm not going to quit. There are a couple of reasons that I'm not going to give up. Okay? One of those reasons is I actually like doing this stuff. I actually enjoy doing these things. Okay? I come on here, I talk, I try to pass on information that I hope might be helpful to you people out there in the audience. And when I have subscribers that in the middle of the day, out of the blue, for a test video with no thumbnail, that jump into the live stream, it's people like you that I do this for too. And that is the main reason that I do this, is because of you, each and every one of you that is out there right now, that have subscribed to the channel, that are over there in chat right now. That is the reason that I ain't going to quit. And I'll make a deal with y'all. All right? I won't quit on you if you don't quit on me. All right? So this morphed into not my last video. This morphed into something totally different. And I'm sorry if I'm not putting up comments from chat, because I'm still fiddling around with new things and trying to figure out new things. But all that goes kind of along with what I really want to talk about this evening. And it's something that I've been noticing over the past couple of weeks, maybe a little bit longer. It seems like there are more and more preppers that are sort of leaving the community. After COVID hit, and we were locked down and all that stuff, the prepper community just grew exponentially. It grew. People were coming in by the droves. The prepper channels on YouTube were exploding. All right, prepper groups were exploding. People were coming in. And that's been, 4 years now, 2 years now, depending on whether you want to take it from the end of it or the beginning of it. People are starting to burn out. People are starting to kind of walk away. People are getting tired. And I understand that. I really do. It is not difficult. It is not difficult at all to burn out with this stuff. It is even easier to burn out when you come on here and you do videos about it. And some people they're burned out of it. Some people say it's because of the economics. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I don't blame you one little bit. I am right there with you. Okay, as far as money goes, as far as finances go, I am right there with you. I got a letter from my retirement service today, and they are cutting my pension by $400 a month. So I know, I know what you're talking about. I know how you feel. Um, but then again, I think there's a point that you get to where if you can get to this point to where you're happy with what you got and you start just cycling through it, especially like your canned goods and stuff like that. And I'm going to meander for a minute. If you can get to that point, look at it this way. You're not going to the grocery store, you're shopping from home, and you just replenish that little by little as you go through it. I know it's tough, all right? And there are a lot of people out there that are saying that they're not just walking away, or they're not walking away from prepping, but they're walking away from the doomsday prepping thing. And once again, I understand. I get it. I totally get it. But y'all, listen up. The way I look at it, okay? If I am prepped for doomsday, I can handle a blizzard. I can handle a fire. I can handle things like that. All right. If I am prepped for the worst, then when the worst doesn't happen, I'm good. So I will continue to prep for SHTF simply because there are so many things going on right now in the world that any one of these things or a combination of these things could set off SHTF. And, you know, there's a few of them that deserve to be mentioned. And I am not going to go into the banks collapsing thing because Prepper Nation did one hell of a video on that this afternoon. I highly suggest that y'all go back and check out that video that John put up this afternoon because he goes through the banking system and the collapse of the banking system. And I'm telling y'all something right now. If this happens, and I have no doubt in my mind that it will happen, this will open the door. It will pave the way. If you are a Bible-believing Christian, this will open the door. It will pave the way for the mark of the beast and the one world government. All right? Plain and simple. All right. And there are other things that are going on in the world right now as well. In case you missed it, and I am going to try to do this, y'all have to have just a little bit of patience with me because this is all brand new to me. So I'm going to try to do this the best that I can with what I have. This is, like I said, this is all totally new to me, y'all. So there's some guys out there that make this look easy to shady. Technology is not easy, but I want y'all to remember something real quick. I can't hear these videos without headphones being plugged into this microphone. And I have decided that I am not going to plug in headphones in this microphone and look like I'm listening to my Walkman back in 1986. So the closed caption for the videos is on. That way I can kind of keep up with them. But I want y'all to take a look at this. And I am going to do this. And I am going to find it.
Tonight, two of America's fiercest adversaries together on North Korean soil. Vladimir Putin arriving in Pyongyang for the first time in nearly a quarter of a century, greeting the Russian president on the red carpet, Kim Jong-un, talking animatedly, each leader insisting the other enter the limousine first.
No, you get in the car first. No, you get in the car
But this is a relationship born out of need. Kim seeking help from Russia with nuclear and ballistic missile technology, and Putin increasingly relying on North Korea for hundreds of thousands of artillery rounds and missiles in his fight against Ukraine. Kim and Putin met once before, last year in Russia, but this North Korea trip, with hours of one-on-one meetings planned for Wednesday, and the streets of Pyongyang lined with Putin's portrait, sends a strong signal to the West that the so-called axis of
Of course, it
dictators
was all
is
staged
only
and
growing
choreographed,
stronger.
but still you get
While
more.
the U.S. says Putin's
And
trip
if you can
shows
hear, kind of
desperation in his fight
listen to
against Ukraine,
the fear
officials make
in the
no
voice of
secret
the
that
anchors.
Putin's public embrace of Kim is troubling. David?
Martha Raddatz live in Washington. Thank you, Martha.
All right. So I don't even know how that went. Could I get some thumbs up over in the comments or something if I actually pulled that off and it worked? Because honestly, I don't know. Anyway, so you have Putin who's going to Korea and he's snuggling up to Kim Jong Un. Putin is going to several countries in the Middle East and he's snuggling up to them. And also, Putin is going to the big hulking monster, the 800-pound elephant in the room, China, and he's snuggling up to them. And China's snuggling up to everybody. China's snuggling up to Korea. They're snuggling up to the Middle East. They're snuggling up to South American countries. They're snuggling up to Central American companies. They have already sent God knows how many military-age fighting males across the southern border and into our country. If you cannot see that Putin and China are setting the chess pieces on the table, then you can't see. And then, just to add to what is already just to add to what is already going on, we get this nice little thing right here. I'm going to go ahead and do a highlight on it too, and then I'm just going to talk. Okay, Ukraine to get its first F-16 jets in June or July, says source. All right, so Ukraine is getting American-made F-16 in June or July. Now, they're not saying who they're getting them from, but countries like Denmark, Sweden, and there's a couple of others over there have already pledged to do this for them. And it really doesn't matter if they're going to name the United States or not. The thing about it is they are United States. They are made in America. They are United States F-16s, y'all. All right, what do you think is going to happen if one of these brand new, freshly trained Ukraine flyboys wants to go all Top Gun and crap, cross over into the airspace and destroy a Russian target? What do you think is going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. It's real simple. World War III is going to happen if that happens. We have set this up to the point to where SHTF is inevitable, folks. Okay? And that's the man-made stuff that's going on. Like I said a while ago, China's cozied up with everybody. And what do all of these nations all have in common? Just look to the Middle Eastern ones because these people will burn what they have in mind, and that is death to Israel and death to America. And guess what? Hamas is already in this country. There are terrorist cells already in this country. And if you don't believe me, well, maybe for once in our lives, we can actually believe the federal government. Y'all hang on a second. Once again,
when asked about the current terror threat level in the U.S., FBI Director Christopher Wray says he's seen blinking red lights everywhere. Senator Lindsey Graham asked Wray in a Senate hearing today on Capitol Hill whether terror threats today are at a level not seen since 9/11.
So, blinking red lights analogy about 9/11, all the lights were blinking red before 9/11. Apparently, obviously, all of us missed it. Would you say that there's multiple blinking red lights out there?
I see blinking lights everywhere I turn.
Okay, all right. Can't say any better than that.
All right, y'all. There you have it from the FBI director. He sees blinking red lights everywhere. Those things are here on this earth. Those things are things that are going on this planet. There's also things that are going on outside of this planet that you need to be aware of. This little Jew came out here just recently. There it is. And I wish y'all that I could actually hear this stuff so I could basically kind of watch it with you. But let me see here. No, there it is. All right. This one is actually, let's see here.
In the last decade, we've witnessed some amazing celestial events, from rare total solar eclipses to breathtaking northern lights, showcasing the universe's beauty. But soon, we're set to experience something even more spectacular. Asteroid 99,942 Apophis, named after the Egyptian god of chaos, is on its way. It will pass closer to Earth than many of our orbiting satellites, making it one of the rarest space events we'll ever witness. In this video, we'll explore what makes Apophis so unique and what this close encounter could mean for us here on Earth. So, let's get started without further ado. Discovered in 2004, the asteroid Apophis quickly grabbed global attention as a potential threat to Earth. Initial calculations revealed a small probability that this near-Earth asteroid could collide with our planet in 2029. This discovery triggered an extensive global effort to study the asteroid. Over the years, telescopes and radar facilities worldwide have worked together, significantly enhancing our understanding of its trajectory. A critical turning point in the observation of Apophis came from radar measurements taken when the asteroid passed near Earth in 2013. These observations provided high-resolution data that refined its orbit, significantly lowering the probability of an Earth impact. The precise trajectory plotted from these data points revealed that Apophis would pass at a safe distance of about 32,000 kilometers closer than the geo.
All right, did you catch that? I'm going to play it again. Let me get back to it.
The probability of an Earth impact. The precise trajectory plotted from these data points revealed that Apophis would pass at a safe distance of about 32,000 kilometers closer.
There. This asteroid, y'all, is supposed, hang on just a second. This asteroid is supposed to come closer to planet Earth than anything ever has before. All right. This thing is supposed to pass below the orbit of some of our highest orbiting satellites. And it is huge. This is a planet-killing sumbitch, excuse my language. But this thing, all it would take is one little mess up, one little meteor to hit it and knock it off course. One little change in the gravitational pull of something. And we don't know what the gravitational pull of the Earth is going to be when it passes that close to us. We just don't know. But that's all it would take for this one thing to completely do it. So, I don't like to do the fear thorn thing. However, I want to say that with all this going on, all right, don't quit prepping. Don't stop doing what you're doing. I know it may be a grind. I know it may take some time. But please don't stop doing what you're doing. Right? The only thing that I don't prepare for is nuclear war. And I'll tell you why. Most of you know. I can go outside and I can look off my back deck and I get a panoramic view over here of Pikes Peak. And then right over here, I get a panoramic view of Cheyenne Mountain. So I don't prep for nuclear war. There's no need to. All right. It's going to be over with in a flash. And that's just the way it is. So y'all tell me what you think. Throw it over in the comments. Am I pointing the right way? I don't know. Anyway, throw it over in the comments. All right. Or in the chat. Throw it down in a comment below. Let me know what you think. All right. I'm not trying to diss anybody. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. What I am going to say is that to stop prepping now with everything that's going on in the world, well, that's not really the smartest thing in the whole world to do now, is it? And you have to take into account all the other stuff that's going on. All the social things that we have going on in our own country right now, right? Civil unrest is a very, very real possibility, guys. Like I said, I don't want to do the doom and gloom. I don't want to do the fear porn things. I'll leave stuff like that, clickbait meat and bad news. Right? But I will continue to walk headlong into this crap, put myself through all the mental abuse of going through it every single day. So if I see anything that I think might affect your life or might affect this country, that I can put it out there, that I can say it. And you know what? Don't really care if I get monetized or not. Don't really care if YouTube bans me or not. Don't really care. Because I know that you guys are out there. I know that you guys keep coming back. I know that you guys are listening. And that's all I need to do. So I want to take that time to say thank you, especially to those people, those shady ladies that was in that test chat yesterday. Because y'all may not have known it, but you saved the Shady Zone. You single-handedly saved the Shady Zone. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for making me think, for making me come to realize some things. All right? I appreciate it. And I do apologize that I have not been paying that much attention to the chat. It is rather difficult for me to see it. Sometimes I think dark mode on this thing might not be a great idea, but there's Miss Loretta Hutch. Love you, Brother Shady. I love y'all too. Thank you very much for that. Katrinka, always thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being here. I understand you got to get up really early in the morning, and good night to you. That's one of the disadvantages about living where I live. I live in mountain time. So 6 o'clock here is like 8 o'clock on the East Coast. And I know that there are a lot of you that are in Central and Eastern time. I got to kind of try to do the best I can do and kind of hit and miss in the middle. You are always welcome to catch the replays. You are always welcome to comment on the replays. I appreciate everything that you guys do. Honestly, I appreciate all of you. I know I saw Papa's Farm out there. There you go. Papa's Farm. Glad you're sticking around, Shady. You know what, Papa? You've been a pretty big influence on me too, truth be told. You know, I catch some of your lives on Sundays, and I appreciate them. I like them. I enjoy to sit around. I don't even participate in the chat most of the time. A lot of times I just sit around and listen, and it is great. 9 o'clock. Coffee. You're going to need coffee if you don't go to bed. Go get in bed. Let's see here. Toolmaker 74, New Place, Northwest. Here. Welcome to the zone, Toolmaker. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Mr. Newman, how are you doing today, sir? Oh, hell no. No. We can't quit. We can't stop. All right? I don't intend to. Thank you for that, Ron. I appreciate it. You know, his name down there says Ronald. I just call him Ron. Um, but anyway, guys, look, I had to get that off my chest. Also, I wanted to play around with the new stuff. All right, I'm really trying hard to get this up to snuff, to get it nice, to get it where you guys enjoy the videos as much as I enjoy making them. Rambo Kelly, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot. That means a lot coming from you guys because I watch y'all's videos too. I've been a guest on your videos a couple times. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. The only thing that I don't like about this is on the actual program itself, I think chat is a little bit slow. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't have the chat on slow mode or anything like that, not that I know of. But look, y'all, I am going to cut this off here in just a few minutes. But please do me a favor. All right. For one thing, hang on. Loretta, so glad to be part of this family. Y'all are the best. I 100% agree with you, Loretta. These people are some of the best people that I have ever met in my life. All right. The fans out there, the subs out there, you guys that come on here every day. And you either watch my videos or you watch somebody else's videos that I kind of hang with. You are salt of the earth kind of people, and I appreciate it. Yes, please smash that like button. That means a lot to me. You know, the more you guys like the video, the more you share the videos, the more you comment on the videos, sooner or later, that evil ass algorithm of YouTube has to pay attention to it. So keep smashing, keep sharing, keep commenting. Thank you very much for all that. And there's another one, Okicon. You are 100% correct. All right. Best group of people ever. All right. And I want to see this best group of people over here on this channel. I want to see this best group of people grow. You know, because I sit here and I watch other people's videos and I watch other creators' videos and I listen to what they're saying. And I'm not going to name this guy because I love him to death. But there was one creator that was on here, it's been a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And on one of his videos, you know, it's like I said, as far as the economics and things like that, the finances and stuff go, I understand. If you're a creator and you're on here and you're trying to make a little extra cash, I got you. I understand. Trust me, I do. But he was moaning and he was complaining. And yeah, I know how it gets. I understand those feelings he was having. That he was saying that he had videos that he put out and he only got 800 views on the video. Okay. I know when you are a big monetized creator, that means a lot to you. But Scooter, some of your videos have got more views than my entire channel has for a year. One video. So even though I understand what you're saying, that stuff don't matter to me anymore at all. I'm trying to see that comment down there. I can see it better up here. Big Pop. In the end of our time, it's all about people. things you acquire during our journey won't be by your deathbed. People will be. Priorities. Damn, Papa, that is one of the most profound things I think I have heard all day. Thank you for that comment. That was great. That was awesome. And that is true. And you know, the thing about prepping is I don't do it for me. Just like these videos. I do them for me because I enjoy doing them, but I do them for you. I prep for my family. You know, I prep to take care of the people that mean something to me. All right, because it's like Papa said, when you're on your deathbed, all these things that you've acquired, you know, this stockpile of ammo, this stockpile of food, it's not going to mean nothing. What's going to mean something is the people that are around that deathbed with you, or the people that you leave that stuff to, or the people that you have in, I hate to say this word on social media, but the people that you have influenced in your life and the love those people show for you. That is what matters. That is what is important in this world today. I want to shift gears just a little bit here. I agree 100%. Coffee first. That was well said, well spoken. We do have a presidential debate coming up in a couple of nights. I don't know. I have not looked. I don't know what my work schedule is going to be like. But I am thinking, considering I have this new program, I am thinking about if I can find it going live with no commercials and no MSNBC bullshit being thrown into it, just a straight up debate. If I can find that, I may go live with the debate. And I promise, y'all know me, I promise I will try to keep my mouth shut just a little bit during the debate. It all depends on what kind of time I've got, where I'm at, and what I'm doing. And I am sorry, y'all, I got kind of a raspy throat. It's been like over 90 degrees here, and the allergy stuff is in the air. I got all kinds of messed up sinuses and stuff. I have my coffee, and I have Mrs. Shady's sweet tea. It's the best sweet tea you'll ever drink. She does real good for a Midwestern girl making Southern sweet tea. Here's to you, Mrs. Shady. Thank you. But I may try to cover the debate live. If that is something that you guys are interested in, let me know down there. Put it in the comment down below. All right, y'all. Look, I'm going to cut this a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. We've been going for a little while now. It made me feel real good when I saw y'all in here tonight. It made me feel a lot better about the things that I'm doing. All right. Y'all do me a favor though. Like I said about the videos, the same thing goes for prep. I'm not going to quit. I don't want to see you quit. All right. Like I said, it's perfectly fine to get to that place to where you are comfortable with what you have and you just replenish that. That is a good place to be. And I know it's tougher nowadays because things cost more, and I know it's harder to put up stuff, but try to do what you can do. Every time you add something to your stuff, that's a little bit more that you didn't have to do. All right. All right, y'all. Look at him. I am going to say good night. I'm going to ask you people to please take care of yourselves. God bless you. And hey, y'all, stay safe.